by CFU, the power of service.
The UNI Panthers were in Missouri Valley Conference action, won their last two games against Illinois State. Coach, game two, a 10-2 victory for your Panthers. The second game on Friday. Bryn Acton hits another home run. She had one in game one on Friday. Game two sets one up as well to get the scoring rolling.
Yeah, I think it all started that second game in the circle. Anna Wisnowski gave us a great start. Really kind of allowed our offense to get going a little bit in that second game, and we were able to hold on at the end. That was a tough game to play in for everyone. I mean, it started off, it wasn't great ideal weather conditions to play in, and by the end of that game, it got really cold. It got really tough to play, but I think a great moment that kind of showed the toughness and the resilience of our team was, Addie Bruner had sat on the bench all game long, all game one, all of game two, and comes in and gets a clutch 2-out RBI for us off the bench, and just really was ready for that first pitch and got a barrel and gave us the run support that we needed to finish that game off.
The UNI Panthers get 5 1/3 innings from Anna Wisnowski. Kate Lappy with 2 home runs in that game, and Coach, Saturday the home runs were flying for just about everybody. Bryn Acton, 3 home runs in that third game. She hits a home run in every game of the week, has 8 runs batted in, and she wasn't the only one to go long. The offense was rolling as you score a program record 24 runs in a single game.
Yeah, that game is hard to explain. It was, feeling like we're just going to take our beating there early in the game, down 13 runs in the third inning. Credit to our team. They didn't panic. They didn't stress. They knew the wind's blowing out. If we just stick to our plan, we'll work ourselves back into this. And we always talk about there's a lot of game to be played. There's no time clock, so just handle your at-bats. And then Drew comes up with a big barrel for us in the third inning. We hadn't really hit well up until that point, but she squared one up and hit one to the fence and left, and then it was just, I think, the confidence of everybody, plus the adjustments. We had seen all their pitchers throughout the weekend, so we went into Saturday's game, knowing that we had seen their whole array of pitchers and seen a lot of pitches out of all of them. So we were ready from a scouting standpoint, and we knew what our game plan needed to be.
The Panthers scored 11 runs in the third inning, 9 runs in the fifth inning. Okay, you put more than 5 runs up in an inning, Coach. That's a big inning. Those are monster innings as well. You talk about hitting being contagious. Everybody has to be locked in to have innings like that.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where I think this team specifically, there isn't very many, if at all, any selfish tendencies in all of them. And I think that when it gets contagious, they're feeding off of each other. And it doesn't necessarily need to be one person that we're leaning on. They all know that they can do it. But it's one of those things, when you have an unselfish team, I think those big innings go even farther, and you can really catch a momentum swing, and things can just go really well for you, and it showed this weekend, really all week.
Yeah, Finley Netton, her first career home run. Bryn Acton, a grand slam in one of her 3 home runs, and Kelsey Enders gets her first win as a UNI Panther. Right now, we share a story with you about UNI's Panther Scholarship Club transitioning, now known as the Ever Loyal Club.